What is going on, guys? It's your boy AngryFreezer33 back again with another BGFL video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the Season 4 BGFL mock draft. It's going to be happening in a few days, so I thought I'd get this video out to get a little bit of hype going and to see maybe how the board could end up breaking. For the first time in BGFL history, we'll be having a 4-round draft. There'll be 4 teams, each with 5 players, but the games will still be 4-on-4. So you have the chance for a sub or a player can miss a game and we can still schedule the game, which will be nice. So going over the captains here, captaining the women lovers will be Daniel Zocker. He'll be returning for his second season as a WATAB women lover. The first time he played with them was his rookie season, Season 2, where he ended up winning the championship. Then we have the Pro Crafters returning for their third season. They'll be captained by Johnny Nemeth. The Predators will be returning for their second season as well, and they will be captained by Simon Sanborn. And then the Snow Dragons will be returning for their second season, captained by returning player Jared Engelkiss. So first overall, who's Daniel going to pick? I think this is a no-brainer. He's going to pick his older brother, Luke Zocker. They played together for during Season 2, and they won the championship, as I said before, so I think that they're going to be looking to recreate that run. And then second overall, we have Johnny Nemeth. This is also another no-brainer, I think, and they're going to be taking Carter Larson. So we have yet to see Johnny play without Carter, and it's obvious that they are a formidable duo, and I think that it's going to be another very, very annoying season. Just kidding. Okay, and then third overall, Simon Sanborn. This is where just the interesting scenarios just pop into my head, because we have Simon Sanborn here, and we've never seen Simon as a GM in a situation to be making an important decision. So over here I have a list of players. We're not going to take the people who've already been selected off. Who is Simon going to take third overall? So Simon is a quarterback, typically. So I think he'll be selecting a receiver with this pick. So the names that stick out to me are John, who he played with before, Michael Webster, who's always making fun of his mom, and then Ben Hennon. I think that Simon is going to end up taking Michael Webster. I think he's going to go for the hype train, and he's going to pick Michael. Michael, the previous first overall pick, did not end up playing a single snap in the BGFL due to a lower leg injury. He's going to try to come back with a vengeance here, and he's going to be taken third overall and be quarterbacked by Simon Sanborn. We'll see how that goes. Fourth overall, Snow Dragons. This is Jared. Jared has back-to-back picks here, so Jared already is probably the best in terms of being a receiver out of all the captains. So I think that he's going to look for a quarterback here, and so I see him going with Logan Landowski over in the fourth overall pick. And then he'll have another pick immediately, and you think he would take his twin brother John, but then also there's a lot of other intriguing prospects, such as Ben Hennon. Oh, sorry, gotta take Michael off. So we still have Ben, John, Sharpie. I think that Jared is going to pass up on his brother, and he's going to take Ben, and he's going to try to create a very, very dangerous receiving and quarterback group. So I'm gonna have Ben going to the Snow Dragons, and then we have Simon up again picking, and since Ben is no longer available, I think that Simon is going to go ahead and take John. They played together the first season as well. So I have John going 6th overall to the Predators, and then Johnny gets to pick again, 7th overall. He's going to be wanting another good receiver, and honestly, I see it happening. I see him taking Carter Sharp, and I see the hotties being reunited here. The hot moms. Please forgive me for that mistake. The hot moms of Season 2 will be reunited here, and so this will just be incredible. So Carter Sharp, Michael Thomas, Slant Boy, he had an incredible season with Johnny Nemeth at quarterback, just his little safety blanket. He'll be getting a lot of catches there, and that's going to be a very, very dangerous group of players there. So then we have the women lovers up again, Daniel, Luke, and then who is going to be the third player? What better way to say it than Zach Bakula returning to the WATAB women lovers? So now we have 2 teams from Season 2 reunited. Zach Bakula played on the women lovers in Season 2, won his first championship, and he's going to be playing in another championship coming up soon against the Predators. So maybe Zach will have 2 rings by the time within a few days. So now moving into round 3, we have Simon. So originally, this was supposed to be the Women Lovers pick, but they actually traded. They traded the 9 and 16 pick to the Predators in exchange for the 11 and 14 pick. So Simon is over here at 9, and I think that Simon is going to take Simon, Michael, and John. I think Simon's they already have a very good team. I think that Simon's just going to go off of probably just someone he likes or someone that he's played with before. So I think it makes sense that he'll be taking Dylan. I think Dylan and Simon, that's an underrated BGFL bromance. Dylan, obviously a locker room guy, and he really knows how to get the best out of Simon. So I see Dylan Cummings I think this is kind of a reach, honestly, but I foresee Simon taking Dylan. And then we have Johnny over in the 10th pick, and Johnny, I think, is going to pick none other than Callahan Meckelkey. You got to do it. When you think of Callahan Meckelkey, you think of the Pro Crafters, the Cinderella run. I mean, he is just in the BGFL history books with that franchise. So honestly, a very classy move by Johnny. Maybe reaching for Cal a little bit. You do have other good players here. I'm looking at Brandon right here, former MVP, but he's going to be picking Cal for the size and just the explosive white chocolate ability. So then the Women Lovers will be up, and like I said before, we got to go BPA here, best player on the board, and that's definitely Brandon here. Brandon taking a fall. Mickey Mouse MVP, had a bit of a on and off season 3, but I think whenever he can get involved emotionally in the game, he's a very dangerous player. So honestly, pretty good value there for the Women Lovers. And then 12, Jared has another 2 consecutive picks. Going to be looking off to round off his strong team here. We see here it's Jared, Logan, and Ben. So probably just a few more good receivers and defenders. You already have the QB lockdown with Lando. So I see him going, once again, picking some of his friends. So we're going to go with Josh Kern and Michael Fossen. I think those will be the 2 next picks. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter which order it's in. We'll just go this order. Not saying anything, not saying Kern's better than Foss or anything. Foss, unfortunately, got hurt last season, and hopefully he has a nice bounce back here. Women Lovers traded up from 16. They're at 14 now, and who will they be taking? I think they'll be taking Marcus Congdon. So Marcus has played before with Daniel Zucker. He's a good second or third option receiver. He's good at getting open, and he also is a bit of a on and off defender, but he gets a lot of interceptions. He has a little bit of dropping problems, so kind of a volatile player, but when you put it all together, he's actually extremely good value in the 4th round because he can get touchdowns and interceptions consistently. And then we have the Pro Crafters, Johnny Neiman, second to last pick. I think he's going to be taking George Larson. He's going to take Carter Larson's little brother. This is another friendship here, and I think they'll be a good fit. And yeah, George is strong. He's not the most coordinated, but I think once again this is good value. And then 16th, Predators have no choice but to take Will McGarian. This is another Will McGarian will be reunited. He was traded to the Predators midseason, had a bit of a down year, but we do have to put into account that Will McGarian was a very good player the first 2 seasons of the BGFL. So I think that the Predators fans should not be upset that they got Will McGarian, because I don't think you can say he's the worst player in this draft, especially if he can find his old form where he was being a deep threat, getting those touchdowns, getting those tackles. Obviously some defensive deficiencies, but I mean, I think the offense can outweigh that. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to list all the players on each team, and we're going to go over the rosters and rate them. Okay, so here I have all the teams listed, all their players in this mock draft. I have to once again tell you these are not the official rosters. It'll probably end up looking something like this due to my incredible BGFL knowledge, but don't take this as the final word here. So the Women Lovers, I have them having the Zucker brothers, Pakula, which is the original Season 2 Women Lovers, along with Brandon De La Rosa, who's played 2 seasons with the Women Lovers in Season 1 and 3, and then Marcus, who played with Captain Daniel in Season 3. And those two are about to go in the championship together. So I think this is a team full of chemistry. Hit or miss team defensively, but I think that offensively they are going to be extremely dangerous. The only problem I see here is they don't have a lot of size, so all their guys are pretty skinny, and also the tallest guy's like 5'10", 5'11", so if they have to go out and guard like Ben or Larson, it's not going to be the most fun time. And then we have the pro crafters here. So Johnny Nemeth, captain, and then we have 2 Carters, Larson and Sharpie. Once again, that is the Season 2 Hot Mom Squad. I mean, what an absolute storyline here. We would have 2 Season 2 teams back together, back in the building. And then we have White Chocolate Cal. Are you kidding me? You take the Hot Moms and you add White Chocolate, and then George is going to be, he's going to be solid, okay? So I think that team's also going to be pretty dangerous there. That's not going to be a fun team to play against here. And then the Snow Dragons, we have Jared, Lando, and Ben. I'm looking here at Lando, the best quarterback in the league, most people say, and he's got Jared, Ben, Kern, and Foss. Honestly, I don't think this is the best team. I feel like the other teams have better receiving core. This is no shade to Kern or Foss. I just feel like other teams are deeper, but I think this team defensively is going to be good because all of their players are pretty athletic and have good instincts. So, and we just haven't seen much of Kern or Foss, so they might end up being pretty good. And then we have the Predators finally. So Simon captaining, and then we have Micah Webster. This is going to be an incredible duo here. I mean, I can already see Mike screaming at Simon for missing a pass or not throwing it to him when he's open. This is going to be a great time for Simon. And then we have John, Webster and John, and Dylan Cummings and Will McGarry. That might be the best receiving core in the entire game. We have to see. It's like Simon had a good receiving core last season too, and the Women Lovers had a pretty good offense, but they went 3-5 and they lost in the first round of the playoffs. So does he still have that Humphrey curse? Does Simon equate to winning football? We'll have to see here, but he's definitely got the tools. I'm assuming he's going to be quarterback. They might put Dylan at quarterback or even Webster at quarterback. And then defensively, this team, I think they're going to struggle a little bit. They have John and Michael who will be able to take the 1 and 2, but then you have Dylan, who is notoriously one of the worst cornerbacks in the game, just an absolute traffic cone. He does get some interceptions sometimes, though. You have to give him that. And then Will McGarry, another traffic cone, and then Simon, one of the biggest traffic cones of them all. So you have 3 traffic cones, and then you have 2 guys who should be pretty good on defense. Overall, I think every team is good. I think that every team has a great chance of doing well, and that's the beauty of the BGFL here. It's that everyone has an opportunity, unless you're the Season 2 Eagles. Everyone is fairly balanced, and I think this is going to be a great season. If I had to pick a team to win it all, oh man, I would probably have to go with the Pro Crafters. I think that Johnny, with his growth spurt and also hitting puberty, I think he's just going to be a whole different animal. The only problem I see here is that Johnny previously would use his high-pitched voice to disorient his enemies, kind of like a flashbang. That's no longer going to be here because his voice is of a normal deepness now. So we're probably not going to be able to have flashbangs going off around the field. But I think Johnny, the cannon, with Larson, Sharpie, Cal, and George, that team is going to be pretty difficult. And then, as an unbiased BGFL fan, I'm a fan of every team, but I'm going to go with the Women Lovers second. I think those two will be facing the championship, and either team could take it. But if I had to bet on a team to win the championship if these ended up being the teams, I would go with the Pro Crafters. That has been my Season 4 BGFL mock draft. AngryFreezer33 signing out.